Derek, so 10 games to go, 6 of them at home. How many of those do you think you have to win now?
Well, we're trying to win them all. There's no doubt about that. And it's we come off a win the last time we were at home to Wimbledon, who were in the playoffs, which was a great victory for us. But as you say, 6 games out of 10 at home, we would like to win them all.
That's the frustration, isn't it? Yet again, that great win against Wimbledon and then defeat on Saturday. It's getting those back-to-back wins that could change everything, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could. And we obviously need to do that. And we need to pick up a good number of wins between now and the end of the season to allow us to get to a points total that will enable us to get above the team that's ahead of us at this moment in time.
You say you want to win every game, but do you see the Barrow game on Saturday as a must-win game with the gap being 4 points now?
I think they're all must-win games. I think that we go into it and we have got 30 points to play for, and we have to do our best, and we are doing our best. But we have to take our chances and obviously defend better at times.
Yeah, and Saturday's results, especially the Tranmere result, shows that you can't keep on relying on the other teams failing to win, can you? All it takes is one win, and that gap grows again, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if you look at it over the last 10 games, we've got the same number of points, one as Carlisle. We've gained 2 more points than Tranmere over the last games, and we've won more games than Tranmere and Carlisle over the last 10 games. So we've had a really difficult spell in that, and a lot of top teams to play, and we've been able to get a points total that's equal or better than the teams that are around about us.
And some good home results as well in that mix.
Home form is going to be important because we all know how difficult it is going away from home. We have competed well, but at home we have shown that we got back to what we are used to, is winning at home.
Does it being a Morecambe Bay derby actually help in these sort of high pressure games when it's a derby game? Can that lift everybody, or do you not need lifting?
We don't need lifting. We understand what the 3 points means to us, and we understand the game. The game is a derby, and as you say, there'll be a decent crowd here that will enable us to have a good atmosphere.
What do you make of Barrow? Because obviously when you played them in the corresponding fixture at their place, that was your first win of the season and a big night and a big performance.
Yeah, I mean, from Stephen Clements to the new manager in Andy Wing, they've changed formation a number of times, but they had done that under Stephen Clements before. They had started the season a 4-2-3-1, they changed to a 3-5-2, Andy's come in and he's changed to a 3 at the back. Either playing a 3-4-3 or at times playing a 3-5-2 as well. So they've changed formation like all teams have in this division.
Are your options now quite limited, Lo? Because suddenly you've got quite a few long-term injuries, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, we are. Stuart Moore is obviously out for us. We've got Harvey McAdam, who's out for the season. It looks like Luke Henry will be out for the season as well. And Paul Lewis is going to be out for a number of weeks. So that's the injury situation we've got. It's only 4 players, but when you've got a tight squad, then it does add to it. Ryan Schofield will be back in training next week, and Callum Jones coming back into training today.
So your midfield options look especially limited, don't they? Not tempted to look into the free agent market at all for midfield cover?
Yeah, we have done that. We haven't been successful at this moment in time. We can only do that for one space at this moment in time, but we haven't come across a player that is available to us that we think that can help us.
But it's something that you've now sort of isolated as a priority, really, potentially, because of those injuries?
We've done that since January. We've looked to, possibilities depending on the situation. We've got to the 3rd week in March to do that.
Is it a real test of everyone's nerve now for the next 10 games, yourself and the players? And the supporters.
I think that we've been really good, competitive wise. As you've seen in games, the players have given their all, which you ask for. We've just lacked a wee bit of quality in both boxes, and once we get that, then we'll start to pick up more points than the teams around about us.
Yeah, we've talked about inconsistency of results and not having back-to-back wins, but I think from your post-match interviews throughout the season, you've always said they've given their all.
Can't complain. I watch them every day in training. I watch them in games. they are giving their best, and that's all you can ask for. Yes, can we ask for a wee bit more quality in taking a chance or preventing a goal-scoring opportunity? Yes, we can, but they're giving their best they can.
And frustrating last weekend because you actually went ahead and you've been so strong scoring the first goal. I guess we said last week scoring the first goal is key again this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we lost that goal just before half-time. We didn't need to give the free kick away, and then from the free kick, we didn't tie up in the box and we lose, to a header, and then they, obviously get a second goal late on in the game.
And it will be a derby atmosphere. How important is that home support at the weekend? I guess it's important every weekend, isn't it? But
it is. Every game is the same. Supporters, back us all the time. On their travels, at home, they're very vocal, and it's a great help to the players. But not only that, the football club as well. It's their football club. And
you've said for weeks now it's a 3-horse race. It definitely is now, isn't it? After the midweek results.
Yeah, it looks that way. It certainly does, and I think that we've got to be the best of the three.
Get money for your old phone, MazumaMobile.com.